tokens. Everybody's always not blind. Unless one of you wants to tell me something right now before we actually begin.
No, the Earthbender's not blind.
I hope not.
I was thinking for something new. Airbender's blind. But yeah, okay. So
Yo, it sounds like Kung Fu Panda.
I think that's where it's from. But we
No,
don't
bass.
we don't hear it. No. There's no copyright in Boxing Say.
I love.
we
I
don't
love
mess with any
no copyrighted
animals. Alright.
Because there is no
Last time
Boxing
I got in
Say.
trouble with PETA. There's no Boxing Say. But you know, we have some very interesting music for this particular thing. It's very peaceful here, and that's kind of the theme that we're coming into, is that as you kind of look around and all of you are coming in from various angles of the city and its hustle and bustle, you come into this very large park, essentially, that has been reserved for the Unity Festival that is happening today. It's a very important event that is welcoming in this new structure and state of things over the course of maybe a few months, maybe 4 or 5. The residents of Riptide City have been working very hard with the
Well, the water's
Riptide
moved.
family.
Sorry.
Oh.
The water in the apple bucket move. I got really excited.
Everything here is alive, and I will let you know that. Right
The
now.
whole mimics. Oh shit!
Moves and function.
Ah.
Don't worry, they won't eat you unless you give them reason to.
Oh god.
What if? What if?
Yeah.
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 Okay. But yeah, so they've been working with the Riptide family, and the Riptide family is ushering in this sort of welcoming, almost sort of like a party, but just like this whole welcoming event for many of the other nations, various inhabitants and civilians after a respect. And to do this, they have put into the works this massive array of machines and bits and bobs of technology to break in the New World as it is in full, which, to the dismay of many a bender that is also attending this event, it is a bit of a double-edged blade. It is something new and something wonderful to bring in much more to the workflow and the certain structures that have been in place that are being dismantled piece by piece. But also, it is pushing away and moving to the side many traditional benders and their livelihoods. So, as that's all happening and people are walking this way and that way, various crazy performances being held, the shows being put on, things like that. You see a lot of this happening. You're all kind of in the center of events taking place at the moment. There's just a wide array of things all around you. People moving past you as you're all kind of just looking around and just sort of being in this moment. But as we sort of come down to the center of this area within the park, and you see huge tents that house a series of almost northern light.
Hi, Markle. I can't talk because I'm in a D&D session, but I want to say hi.
Side of it, and then to the right of that is this huge fountain that houses a tree in the middle of it. And all around you see a series of machines basically putting on the same sort of display that veteran waterbenders would perform usually. You see them making sort of dolphins out of water, and then they splash back down into something that looks like almost like an overview of the park, sort of just like a little map for people that press just a singular button, and then that's mostly for people that are walking around this park and have no idea what they're sort of walking around into. As you see all of that, out of curiosity, and we'll start from one and then go down to the other, and then carry that until we hit all three of you. Bowen, as you're seeing all of this,
hate to interrupt.
hit me.
But I'm still seeing like the big overview of the city.
Nope.
Not like
You're seeing. Oh,
You're not on this map. Feels bad.
you are not on this map. Come here.
Uh-oh.
Let me in.
Come here.
Coco wasn't invited to the party.
Let me in.
Can't come to the party, sorry. Let me know when it loads up for you.
98%. There it is. Okay, I'm here.
Excellent, excellent. So you can see everything now?
I can see everything. Yes.
Perfect. All right.
Now you said, sorry, we saw waterbending, right?
Mm-hmm.
Was it? I thought waterbending was looked down upon.
Well, you don't see water bending the way that it would normally be from water benders. You see machines water bending.
Okay.
Do you mean plumbing?
Not that kind of water bending.
You
No,
mean
I
a water fountain?
A water fountain, plumbing, piping. Hello.
Mhm.
God damn.
You see that kind of water bending at the moment. Just full-on gears and spigots and tubes and pipes making various shapes and forms for people. But yeah, at the moment that's what's being seen, and that's to your right. There's just this massive tree, and around that is this fountain, and you see that a lot of people are kind of surrounding that and watching as the pretty shapes begin moving and shifting. A lot of waterbenders in the crowd are kind of just, tisking, and the click of tongues and looks of, yeah, that's cool, but I could probably do better, kind of glances across their face.
Sorry, I'm just thinking of something.
It's a sight that's, it's a little petty. We're not gonna lie, it's a little petty. But the Riptides are known to be very dismissive and antagonistic towards benders in general. They have a great disdain, and they've made that not publicly known, but it's to the point where it's hard for anyone who is of a bender heritage to not know, right? As you're seeing that, Bowen, you see that the trees being used, specifically the area that's sort of containing the tree and making sure that it is not submerged and flooded by the water events playing around it. The wood there being used is actually from your family's company. Most of the benches, the tables, and a lot of the posts holding up some of these tents are from various woodworking companies, but a lot of the more prominent structures, because your family's had such a huge impact, and a lot of the construction work here is more prevalent. As you see that, you also see that some of your siblings are actually looking upon bits and pieces away from the crowd, and some a bit of like the background, making sure things are still structurally sound and whatnot. They wave whenever they catch glance of you.
I wave back and idle chit chat.
But as you see this,
Just a yoga next to you. Thought we came here for fun.
Sorry, I wasn't expecting to see my family.
Actually, as you say that, and the two of you are conversing, standing next to a fire,
Edgelord!
a very beautiful looking fire wheel that has various knobs that, when turned, lessen or increase the flames. Also, you can see that some of them can be disconnected from the wheel itself to be used as sort of makeshift torches, as this is probably sunset at the moment to just set the time frame.
Right.
And as you're looking at this, I'm just curious. What is your current attire? What is Hoshiko's current attire?
Well, the fact that I name this character.
Hoshiko.
I just said.
Yeah, Hoshiko.
Hoshiko? Oh, it is. I'm
Real
stupid.
life.
I thought it was Kotaro. I'll be honest. I thought it was Kotaro, and I was like,
It's not too late. You can name it whatever you
no,
want.
Hoshiko's a
Yeah.
much better name. Hoshiko is wearing a nice red scarf around her neck, trying to keep warm in a little chilly atmosphere. A nice sort of tannish military jacket that is not new but not warm, but a little capped. It's not dirty. And then just like military pants, just like normal nice khaki pants. Very, very
Okay.
formal, but also not trying to stick out too much.
And would you say that you're at the moment attempting a low profile in the sense that, you know, you're not trying to be noticed by anyone that would pick you out in a crowd and point you to your family heritage per se? Or are you just kind of here in the buff, as it were?
I'm not trying to draw attention to myself now. I'm simply sitting around a fire that is the element that I know the most about and I feel most comfortable around. So I'm simply just observing with it and playing with it a little bit. Just a couple of swipes back and forth.
Okay. I would say that as you're doing so, there are a plethora of people doing similar. Some sitting side by side, others sitting just sort of, 6-foot rule.
Oh.
As...
COVID rules. COVID's still a problem way in the future.
And all its adapts.
You're all relatively sitting around the fire, though, as someone is sitting on a wooden stump. They've pulled out the equivalent of a banjo.
I love me.
Yeah. They
Okay.
are,
Ding, ding, ding,
Yeah,
ding, ding,
yeah,
ding,
Hashiko
ding.
does
Ding,
not
ding, ding,
banjo
ding,
pal.
ding, ding, ding.
they're
I
playing the most beautiful banjo song.
what? Can I just? I'm just not gonna ask.
Don't do it. I can't even lie to you. If you ask for
Can I
that banjo song, I
can
will
I
have to find
Can I
a
just fill
banjo
in a
song.
banjo song?
Yes.
Okay, great. It's gonna be Wagon Wheel by Darius Rucker because that's just fire.
Amazing. And as that's happening, I just want to walk it back over to the center of things. Just a lot of space and feet away from you. Yuka,
Yes.
as you're kind of lamenting at how boring this festival feels, even though there's so much going on at the moment, it's very tranquil, right? There's people juggling fire, but it's a lot of the benders that are there doing this are kind of not so much lackluster, but it doesn't seem like they have the same fire in them as they're being sort of overshadowed by machinery at the moment that's like right next to them, causing like the stage to erupt in fire around them, even though it's fake fire, right? And it's just kind of in the way of what they're actually doing, and the crowd is more entranced by that than the actual performance of the benders.
I found us a fourth,
Cool.
by the way.
Ooh.
for another date, but obviously. But I found it's the 4th.
Okay.
It's poi, for those who know.
Oh,
Noise.
But anyways.
she can be the airbender.
You can.
The 4th piece.
I love it. I look.
Before your
forward
element's
to
been
seeing
decided.
hearing.
You don't have to. You don't have to. But it's...
There's other stuff besides.
There
this
is other
for
stuff than the
also
elemental stuff. You can be a normie.
a weapon
Yeah.
expert. You can be a technology person.
What's the one with
Get in.
the vitals one? You could be one of those guys too.
Chi blocker.
Oh,
Chi,
yeah,
chi blocker.
Chi bender. No, chi blocker.
Yeah,
Anyways,
that is
sorry.
also available. You can give me focus.
Me?
Yes.
Okay.
First roll.
Oh my god, I get the first roll of this of them.
Focus roll.
Ooh, and it's -1. Oh god.
Oh.
Oh, shit.
All right.
7.
So, you succeed in this. Yuka, as you're sort of in this state, you, with your eyes kind of just venturing forth here and there, looking at everything going down, you see that there are a couple of individuals passing by the bonfire I mentioned earlier, where many people are gathered, and this man is just playing his heart out into this banjo, kicking up dust. He seems to be, in fact, an airbender of some variety, but the air is mostly just to make more epic the strumming of his banjo. But you can see that there are a couple of individuals, about 2 that you spot, that are eyeing one individual in particular. This girl that's probably roughly around your age, just sitting there in the comfortability of the bonfire itself, not really pertaining to anyone or anything. But they seem to be walking by, being very inconspicuous about it, but they are watching her specifically.
So people are just watching this girl on the fire?
2 people in particular, as many people are walking here and there, going to other events within this park.
Okay. Do they look sketchy? Do they feel sketchy? Do I get a vibe?
I'm about to steal some lunch money.
I'm the only
looks that
Robin
they're
Hood here.
giving her, the looks that they're giving her are very sketchy, but their appearance is very normal. So you wouldn't really notice it if you weren't paying attention to them, but they stare at her with daggers in their eyes.
Cool. And do I notice if, because Coco's characters, or Coco said that their character's playing with fire, literally. Do I notice that they're bending the fire at all?
Only if you're currently bending it. Are you bending it?
I mean, I'm not bending with it heavily, but yeah, I'm bending it.
Bend
Like-
a little bit? Then yeah.
If you're like when you know how you brush something back and forth, like you bap it.
Yeah, so you're like kind of making it do a little wiggle, like a dance kind of thing.
I'm making it wiggle.
Yeah.
Like jelly. Like jello.
Okay, so Yuka's gonna look. How do you say your character's name again, Blood?
Hoshiko.
No, Bloods.
not me.
Bowen.
Bowen, I'll be right back. Definitely not gonna cause trouble. And then starts walking away.
Oh no. No. Oh no.
This never ends well.
Oh no.
Your middle name is Trouble.
Hey, catch me if you can, loser.
Jesus. Can't you even get
As she flies into the crowd. Okay, so as you're going this way, not literally flying.
Not literally. I just literally just did like a little, like the 2-finger salute on my eyes and went, bye bitch, and then walked away.
Jesus Christ.
Hey, he's talking
as
to
you
people,
get
it's fine.
closer- As you kind of hear in the middle of this conversation with members of the company that your family owns and like just your siblings, and you just kind of see Yuka rush off. I would like. I guess this also falls into focus. Bowen, give me focus.
Let's see.
Not gonna lie, I was so honored to do the first roll.
Yeah, let's go.
I feel so
It
special.
was glorious. And it was a
Proud of
success,
you.
Mhm.
right out the gate.
Oh yeah, you got the
Wow,
fucking fancy
I
dice.
forgot
I have
you-
the-
Wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute,
I-
Oh, hold on a goddamn minute.
I have no idea what the dice actually like. The pips on the dice look like, but you know, it's a
I
nine.
forgot okay. I've already
It's fine. That's all in chat.
I've already said I'm that's for chat.
Too bad my
so
chat
that is
can't see what
also
we
a
roll.
hit.
Awkward.
Oh no!
No, it's me. I'm in the way, and I don't want to move, so they can deal with it.
Chat.
Well,
What roll am I?
It's good role play. It's good role play. They don't know what's happening until you tell it.
Until it happens. Oh god.
yeah. So I would say that in this regard, Bowen, as Yuka's rushing off and you're kind of conversing with folks that you know, and just kind of trying to stay mostly out of the way of heavy traffic that's just kind of going everywhere at this moment because you're deadlocked in like the center where everyone's going.
Thief skills.
You hear
I'm great in
something.
crowds.
In between the hustle and bustle and conversing with people, you overhear someone very briefly, like a sort of muffled voice, asking if someone is in position, something of that nature. And the other thing that you hear is to distract the crowd. Those are the only things that you hear before a very loud bang of like a firework goes off. And you can see off in the distance that the firebenders have finally had enough of the fake fire around the stage, and they are now shooting off fire that sort of explodes, causing the crowd to kind of just be taken aback, and there's oohs and ahs, and the crowd is reasonably shaken, just a little bit.
Is it like
As,
controlled still, or are they being like
it's still controlled.
violently? Yeah, okay.
It's still controlled for now.
Like, they're just trying to
showing
show
off.
off. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
As various drums begin beating and the sounds that you're hearing become muffled out as they're really going into that, you hear this nonetheless. And I would say that I think with that verbiage that kind of came into your ears, looking back towards Yuka and also the gal that's sitting by the flames, sort of just playing with them, the two of you are made privy to something very swiftly. Yuka, as you sort of run towards, because you're running like directly towards these individuals that seem
I'm like
shady.
casually sprinting towards the individuals because I do want it to be known. Like in my neighborhood, I'm known as like the Robin Hood. Like the poor love me, the rich hate my ass.
Okay.
And she's very like obviously red hair. She don't give a shit if people know she's coming. She's just like, I know who I am. Come after me, bitches.
Makes it easy for me to not lose you.
Yeah.
easy to track down.
But nah, she's like nonchalantly walking up. If she gets there, I have something to say.
Well, as you get there, you see them, and an individual kind of looks towards you as you walk up next to them, and you may start if you wish.
Okay, I'm gonna just put my hand on Hoshikira, right?
Hoshiko.
Hoshiko. Okay, put my hand on Hoshiko's shoulder, and be like,
Yeah.
"Hey, bestie, we lost you. Me and Bowen are over here. If you want to come with us." And like, to the guys, it seems normal because she's real chill about being like sneaky, but to her, she's given her the eyes of like, "Come with me," and like "I'm trying to help you" way.
Can I check my character's intelligence?
Oh yes, you can in fact.
Now, God, what does stats mean? What? Okay. What would the stat be to? I want to know what stat it is that is picking up on hints. Because I don't. Like
I
want to.
believe that it would probably fall under something between. I think it falls into the focus just a little bit. I believe that would be the best one for this. But before you do that,
Okay.
I need to know, as this stranger kind of like walks up to you.
Yes.
And I put a hand on your shoulder. Like, very friendly, like acting like she is your best friend.
Personality-wise, how would you normally react to something like that?
Depends on how clean Yuka is.
Her
'Cause normally,
hands would be very clean, but her clothes look like she's poor. So
yeah, okay. So, in this instance, Hoshiko would react in high disdain. Look at you as if you were a sick, like dying person about to throw up on their shoes. They'd slap your hand off. She would slap your hand off her shoulder, and say, "Who, excuse me? You dare? Who do you think you are? You are lucky that I'm in a good mood, because I swear to God, I would have broken your fucking hand and sewed your fucking face off. Don't touch me. Who are you?"
she's just gonna roll her eyes. Oh, you're that type. Never mind. You guys can murder her if you want, and then walk away.
Excuse me.
Like legit what happens. That's that. I'm not kidding. That's her. She's like, oh, you're that type. Okay, have fun. And she literally does say out loud, if you two want to murder her, be my guest. And walks back. Never mind. It's fine, Bowen.
Turn around ready to fire people.
Okay, so I need 2 rolls. Oh, maybe 3? Maybe 3 rolls? What are you doing about this, Bowen?
I am
You kind of hear it
so
subtly.
confused in the moment. Since you kind of blurted that last part out, I like whisper more quietly. Who's trying to murder who?
There's these guys looking at her probably because she's a bender, because she's nonchalantly bending like a dumbass, and I went to go over there and help. And she got all mad because I touched her shoulder and said she'd break my hand if she was in a bad mood. So, she dies, not on me. Probably one of those rich,
Hey.
pompous kids.
I
No
need
offense. She said to Bowen,
Yuka.
no offense.
you- Roll me vengeance really quick on your balance.
Vengeance is mine.
And Hoshiko, if you would be so kind as to toggle the troubled condition.
Sure.
Thank you so much.
I'm sure I know what that means. Teehee.
Well, it tells you also.
I just, like,
So, is it on
It's a
the
trick.
main section of your character sheet?
I
Yeah.
see it.
But yeah, Yuka, if you would be so kind as to roll me vengeance.
Oh, you want me?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
You're a little angry.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
Is it in training and tech? Where is it at again? I'm sorry.
Let's be real,
Main.
friends.
Main
Hoshiko's not a good person.
vengeance. I'm blind. Okay. Any bonuses or anything?
No.
Okay.
Excellent.
You got a 6, and your total is 9. 69.
God damn it.
Gosh.
And suddenly the lord of this video game smites you.
Suddenly there's 4 more enemies.
Suddenly, the Avatar himself smites you.
Suddenly.
All right, so do me a favor and shift towards the -1 for your forgiveness and +1 for your vengeance, please.
+1 towards my vengeance,
towards the right.
-1. Okay, yeah. Sound good.
Yeah. Excellent. And
That's right,
as you're
chat.
kind of walking back.
That's right, chat. Feelings matter in this game.
Feelings matter.
You can take emotional damage.
And they matter so much that, in fact, as you're sort of walking back to say this to Bo and Yuka, just sort of seething at the moment, you look back, and Hoshiko, I need you to give me your focus one more time. But yes, but if there's any sort of minus to that, put a -1. If there's not, then just roll it.
Bonus is 1.
Okay.
Oh, no, wait, hold on. It did +1 twice,
Oh,
I think. So, so
I need a minus.
a minus?
So yeah,
So it'd be
yeah.
6, I think, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
I
if it's supposed to be a
believe-
-1, not a +1.
Is
The
it supposed to be a
plus-
-1? I have a 1 in focus.
Oh, then it'd just be a 1. We were saying if there are any minuses or pluses, like from your condition.
Oh,
Anything like
condition, I am troubled, so I can't plead or rely on skills or training.
Yeah, that's all that means for you.
Okay.
Okay.
Then you don't add any modifiers. The dice roll will automatically do your like
Okay.
stats.
Then I got a 7.
Yeah.
You got 7. That still hits, and you are able to notice, either to your benefit or your detriment, a pellet hit the ground before many other people that are kind of just saw the altercation between you and the other girl, and then were completely blindsided by this. You guys kind of also added to the distraction that they needed for this. So as
I am chaos.
the ground hits with a smoke pellet of sorts, this loud boom of some sort, kind of in tandem with the thunderous sounds of the drumming, goes off, and smoke encapsulates the area. You feel a arm around your neck, and then a blade right next to your ear, just like right behind it. And a voice gets very low to you and whispers, "Move in any way and you die." And then begins slowly moving you out of the smoke, far away from the events going on, as people are kind of like in a bit of a panic, reasonably so. You can hear.
Should have been fucking nicer.
I'm gonna die.
You can hear in the state of panic and things that moving past the banjo guy tries to do something, and you just hear these sounds of screaming in the background as he's tossed aside, and out of the smoke.
Playing of the banjo breaking.
Yes, the banjo's broken.
No, that's a banjo.
No, my banjo.
My banjo.
Can be heard subtly. But yeah, as this happens, the smoke, after a point in time, clears very slowly, as the two of you look and you see that the two individuals are gone, as is Hoshiko. And people have like come over, like security for this particular event has come over, and they are asking questions and trying to figure out what went on. But seeing as how the two of you are kind of in like the brunt of the crowd, it'll be a moment before they get to you, if they get to you. What are the two of you doing as that happens?
I tried to warn her.
Did we specifically see Hoshiko get kidnapped, or
It was
do we just
smoke.
not see her anymore through? Yeah, because I knew there was smoke. Was it
The smoke cleared,
obvious
and
what
then
happened,
the
or just
3 people that were there are gone. It seems that they obviously went together in some capacity, but given what you heard and what you heard from Yuka, it doesn't seem like that was and on purpose sort of thing.
Literally just hands up. I tried to warn her.
Are you really gonna feel no remorse if someone just gets kidnapped and dies?
She puts her hand on her nose and just like, why do you have to be my conscience? She's a poor. She's probably just some rich kid who's not gonna be even thankful we save her life. And I can't touch her apparently because I'm too poor or something. I don't fucking know. You're gonna have to be the one that touches her then, Mr. Clean Boy.
What did I do to deserve that?
Listen, you're both rich. I assume she's rich because she got mad that I dare put a hand on her fragile body.
You know, sometimes a life or death situation changes people's outlook on people. Maybe.
Sorry.
Not Ruby.
You want to get saved
it's
or not?
Avatar.
It got me so much. I don't know what outlet got me so hard.
Words are hard, okay? The English language sucks.
Words are hard. I'm sorry, blood. That's all.
No, you're fine. I do that shit all the time.
That's
And I hope in the future if I like say that to anything anyone says that it's not like in any mean way. It's just funny.
No, it's just so funny. I don't know why how quick it got me.
She's like, okay, but if I save her, you have to donate to the pantry.
Fine, but you have to hold your tongue the next snide comment about rich people comes up. Not all of us are bad. Definitely not all of us are pompous.
Fine. She puts her hand out to shake it like they always do. Shake. All right. How are we gonna find this person?
Where did
Give
you
me focus.
see those two people?
As you're
Where did I see those two people?
Where
Next
were
to
they
her.
standing, Rachel? Okay. Well,
They looked like they had murderous intent. I went over to help. She got all bitchy, and so I walked away. I gave her a hint.
I love this. I love this for all of us.
just think this.
All right. And Yuka, you can also give me focus.
Me?
Yeah,
Okay, I want to make sure.
if you're looking.
I need to use the bathroom. Friends, I'll be right back.
Do what you gotta do. I've already thoroughly kidnapped you. You're good.
It's great. You don't get to move anyways.
All right. So, you both pick up on different things. Bowen, you take note of the fact that there are subtle tracks in the ground where they were moving that they didn't have the time to hide as they were leaving. It's not something that anyone would take note of without knowing the steps and knowing a better sort of baseline for how the earth moves. It's in your nature to know. You have to know. And with that, you can kind of make out the outline, the shape of footprints heading in a specific direction. The sound of music stopped me briefly in mid-thought.
Oh, Yuka's definitely gonna be one of my favorite characters. I can already feel it. I've never played a character who's so like, you be a bitch to me, I'll be a bitch right back.
I love it. Look, you put it all in the character sheet at this point. The vengeance and the forgiveness are just writing themselves right as we speak.
I also just love
But yeah.
that she straight up like yelled. I was just sorry, out of character moment. I love that she just straight up yelled, "Have fun getting murdered," in a way to tell the guards that someone's about to get killed, and a way to help her out, even though she really didn't want to. She's like, "Have fun getting murdered. Someone will come after you, I'm sure," and then walks away.
Are there any guards, or is it just kind of common folk and shopkeepers?
No. guards heard the yelling of murder at the festival, and then there was a smoke bomb, so they were immediately on the scene. And there's like there's a horde of them at the moment.
I tried to help.
Yeah, I would say that at this point in time, could you put the angry condition on yourself, Yuka?
No. Yeah, I can. I'm angry.
Little bit. But yeah, as Bowen is noticing the foot trails, you specifically pick up on the fact that the scarf that Hoshiko was wearing drapes ever so lightly in the breeze at the edge of the park, alongside the sort of metal bars, because it's like going into one of those parks that's set up in a very sort of modern fashion where there's steel like sort of like metal gates surrounding the enclosure. And so draped along one of those steel rods is her scarf, if the two of you follow the footprints.
All right, let's go. Yeet. Yeet. Towards this way, right, Saka?
Let me guide you.
Okay.
Hold. I have to get out of seeing what you see, seeing through your eyes. Yes, it is in that direction.
Thank you. And where's the scarf at?
We will draw you a scarf.
Thanks.
Yes, we will. No problem. Don't you tell me about drawing polygons in a piece of garbage.
Avatar, welcome back.
Draw it over there.
I love that you wrote and it dragged all of our cameras to your fucking character.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I was like, what is
I
this?
thought it would just pop up in the chat.
No, it's just it was just really funny to see that our cameras got fucking robbed.
Dude, if I had known that it would rob people, I probably would have done it quicker. Probably would have done it earlier.
So yeah, it's if you can see it on the map, I've put a little line. Let me grab you real quick, Hoshiko, just so I can put you where you need to be. Let me just throw you through a building.
Bowen, you better be the one that touches the scarf.
Let me see.
Yuka does actually say that out loud. She sees that shit. You better be the one that grabs that. Don't want my dirty hands on it. You know what, actually? And she takes it from you and puts it around her.
Let's.
Alright, so doodly doodly doo. Let me actually.
Unless he stops it.
What things we're saying.
Yeah, you're like, actually, wait. And I'm like, no, don't be petty.
Do this. We'll throw you over here. There we go.
Just one touch.
We have to drag you.
Just one poke. Just let me. She'll never know.
Just gonna ignore
all
of it.
Thank you.
All
right, so we're gonna put you in a crate.
No, not again.
There you go.
Not again.
Yeah.
In the distance, you just hear, "Karma, bitch."
So as the scarf is picked up, let me clear this.
Say, I didn't actually touch it. He stopped me from touching it. He keeps me humble.
Keeps me humble.
Sweet, merciful. As Bowen takes the scarf, and the two of you continue to pick up on the trail, it seems that the footsteps carry on forward. So if you would continue walking, and then they curve off to the right.
I don't think we're supposed to be back here, Bowen. I feel like your goody two-shoes is breaking some rules. Are you turning into me?
I don't think anyone's gonna really fault me for saving a life.
I'm telling your siblings that you broke rules.
But speaking of such, I do need creativity from the both of you to be sneaky about this.
Oh lord. Good luck, my gamers.
Hang on, let me look at my techniques real quick because I feel like I have something that helps me be snacky.
Snacky. Ooh. not
Yike.
snacky.
Yeah, I would think that mentioning that this was something that may be akin to somewhere you're not supposed to be, and people would probably return you, thus thwarting your heroic actions, makes you freeze up for a brief moment.
Me,
and the
you're mentioning.
Like pause, get chills. Like
Do I get any bonuses since this is kind of something she does? Like this is in her story that she does go around being Robin Hood essentially.
Normally you would, but
since I'm
because of the
Angie?
person that you're trying to rescue, yeah.
Okay.
This, we'll say that everything sort of rounds out. So
Okay.
it's just a flat roll.
I have a quick
But-
question.
Shoot.
If am I tied up and or thrown in a wooden box?
It looks wooden, and I can't do anything about that. It's a metal box. They
Metal-
full on metal box.
I just, my question is if I can firebend my way out of this.
It would not be advised to firebend.
Got it. Gotcha. Simple
They-
yes or no question.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
took
no,
into
yeah,
account that
that's
you're a firebender, and it would be bad to put you in a fire. I mean, it would still be bad for you to be in a box that you set on fire that you're inside of. But
I mean, yeah,
either
but
way,
like then I'm not trapped in the bugs. Just injured in the bugs.
burning alive in the box. But yeah, I would say that's a metal box, and they briefly stop for a moment as we kind of pan back over to you, Hoshiko. Your would-be kidnappers have tossed you in a box, and you can sort of hear the muffled voices of them maybe arguing over where someone is. The name is kind of muffled, but apparently they're not here, and it's kind of putting a hamper on the whole kidnapping you plan, as they seem to be the ringleader.
At least my
Moving back. Oh, you said what?
At least my kidnapper was stupid. I must have like pounded the edges of the box.
If you pound on it,
My fair
um,
motherfuckers.
it's
your
one of them just kind of takes the crate, this metal box, just lifting it by themselves, and then just shakes it while you're in there.
Oh God! Dance, fishy dance,
It's like, quiet in there.
fishy tornado.
Oh gosh, not the fishy tornado. But as Bowen is stepping on glass, it makes a very loud sort of crash or a crack.
Just gonna look over to him
I
like,
would say
come
that-
on.
This is why I don't do these kind of things. Don't point it out when I'm trying not to get caught.
And as soon as I hear that glass crate, can I make like a quick reaction since I am sneaking and hide behind something real quick and use him as bait?
Yeah.
Hell
whatever you
yeah.
want to do.
Yeet!
Um,
And after the comment of really Bowen, and then you just see her disappear.
I would say then, yeah, as that goes about, Bowen, you kind of look up, you see that Yuka's gone, and also the guys that you were trailing after, far off in the distance, sort of, one of them looks sort of like up, and then they look towards the sound and see you.
We could talk about this.
A blade slides from a sleeve.
I like put my hands up like
They just,
like-
without doing anything else, one of them holds a finger to their lips, and then with another hand sort of inches you to come closer.
do I see all three of them? Right.
You
Or-
see a metal box, and you see two dudes in black hooded robes. Something that you take note of, though, is that one of them is wearing a very strange insignia. It is a sort of fire that looks almost snuffed by a the skull of I hate the name of the creature. They all have very weird names. Every animal in the freaking Avatarverse has a very weird name. But hold on, let me get this animal's name really quick. Would be something that I was like, oh no, that's something you definitely should have known. It's like, how? In what way? When? Let's see here. Oh, it's perfect. It's just a list of all their names. I love that. Right. So it's the head of a dragon moose. Okay, well that's easy. Okay, it looks like that. It looks more like a buffalo, but I'm not gonna mince words here. But yeah, it's the skull of like a dragon moose.
Over the snuffed out fire.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Have I seen this anywhere before? I assume not.
No, this is the first time you've seen it.
Hey, Sakura. Well, is he?
I am he.
Is Bowen? Bowen, are you moving towards the middle?
Very slowly, yeah.
Okay, is you going over here? Take it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Sakura, can I
Moving.
use my stealth to like move over here, like over here? Okay. Over here.
So you'll be going.
It's not letting me. Here, hang on. Let me like here. While he's distracting, go around the other way, but
Yeah.
okay.
Oh, say this real quick.
I have.
Don't worry about that. Totally fine.
It's grid or something around me.
You've been
You're
circled.
totally fine. Totally fine.
I've been marked.
I
Yeah,
also want
it's
to.
that way.
Can I use ready? Is this is a good time to ready, right? Since they don't know I'm here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know how like turn order works and each of these actions.
I don't think we're in turn order yet because we still have attack on opportunity because I'm my ass. When he gets close, there's two things I want to do. Okay. I want to disorientate. And while, like, I want to, okay, actually, hang on. So this is what's going on in my head, Sakura. You always are real good about telling me what I can't do, and you like my creativityness, so we're doing this. I'm going to throw a rock under one shoe, okay? And pray that trips him. But I'm going to throw it as I slide out of nowhere to kick someone else's foot down, and then attempt to just chuck water at someone. Like, it'll be a whole one slide move. Throw a rock, slide and kick the other guy, throw water at the other guy's face, and hope it freezes, because she doesn't know how to use her water bending very well yet.
Okay. So you're throwing water. We're playing with water balls.
Yeah, so she's gonna,
Right.
so where she is right now, the plan is she picks up like a pebble from here, tries to throw it under one guy's foot as she's sliding towards the other one, and then throw water at the other guy's face.
Okay.
So basically throw a rock, use disorientate on the other guy, and then throw water at someone's face at the other one. She's doing a daring 3-in-1. I don't think she's gonna do it, but no, listen. She's normally used to one-on-one combat, so she's just like, I can take him. She's kind of an idiot. Bowen is her rock, literally, and without his thought, she's like, let's do this.
I just see
Alright,
it in like cartoony way, just hitting the guy's boot with the rock, sliding into the other guy, and just splashing harmless water on the other guy.
Yeah.
Like, damn, that played out a lot better in my head.
Yeah, because so in her brain, so she doesn't know how to use her water bending very well, so in her brain she's hoping it'll freeze on his face if she just thinks cold thoughts. And since she's mad, she's hoping that'll work.
While I'm walking up, I want to assess the situation.
Okay.
Oh, I
Definitely roll
cannot
me that
move
from your moves.
out inside. Like that.
And I would think that while you're doing this, I will wait for you to assess the situation as you would.
Ooh.
Oh yeah. Okay.
See,
see.
brain bronze.
On 10A, S1 question on 10 S2. So, is this asking the DM a question or asking them? I think it's DM.
Me. Yeah. it's me.
Yeah. What who or what is the biggest threat, and what should I be on the lookout for?
You would know between the two of them. The one that looks the most dangerous
Oh, is there only
is
two?
not the one holding a blade and just propositioning you to come closer. It is the one that is currently holding the metal box, because there's this sort of massive looking thing,
Holding the entire
and
box.
they're very effortlessly holding it. Yeah, like this metal box that you would assume that Hoshiko's in right now, as you can hear the banging, and then he's just sort of subtly rattling it whenever she moves or begins to demand to be let out, causing discombobulation in there.
So there's only two? I thought there were
Um,
three.
They're waiting for a third.
Oh, okay.
The third has not arrived.
Okay, if the third doesn't arrive, then
um,
if she just sees a two, she's throwing a rock and water at the one guy, then going for the legs on the other one.
Well, I'll be asking you for some rolls real
Okay,
quick.
okay. I just wanted to make sure I, like, refixed my thing, because I thought there were three, not two.
So the
Good night,
one
Marco.
holding the box seems the biggest threat. And what was the other question?
What should I be on the lookout for? I don't know. They're all pretty.
Yeah, the
There's
whole
what-
situation seems like
Yeah.
at this
I
point
think
in
that's
time,
pretty much
as you're
the
kind
main
of
question.
yeah. I mean, as far as like on the lookout for it, it has a broad canvas, right? And I would say that you see that the area that they're in, at least the ground supporting their feet, is very unstable in this particular area. There's a slope going down
Oh.
the hill in this park. That's not great if they continue to back up without knowing where they were going. And you see also that they are kind of in your element at the moment. They are surrounded by a plethora of trees and other greenery, and just the earth itself is just malleable in this particular area. That in particular is the only things that you kind of see in the form of danger for both them and you, and depending on the situation. And I would say that as we answer that, I would say for Yuka, give me trick in your moves.
Got you.
That's the first of what we go for here.
Missed.
You throw a rock.
I must say, I don't think it's gonna go well. I'm just an element of
It
surprise.
shots off and hits one of them just sort of like off of a tree and hits one of them in the head for a brief moment, and it doesn't really make them do anything but just sort of get pissed off and realize that there's a second person around the corner.
Okay, I go for the legs on the other one. The one that's holding the box is the ones I'm going for the legs for, by the way.
All right. I would say that, yeah, at that point in time, as they are about to shout for you, or rather whisper for you to come over as well and come out of hiding, give me that attack, which I would believe
Is it probably just gonna be
going to
strike?
be-
Or attack weakness, wouldn't it? No, because they haven't been hit yet.
Yeah. It would be... Let me see.
Learn from the raw street experience. I love when I write shit.
Yeah, I think strike is appropriate.
Okay. Yeet!
That one.
Not that one?
No, you have to roll it with fashion.
Fashion?
More Russian.
Passion.
Passion.
I heard fashion, and I was like, what?
You must look stylish, or you will never.
Do I need to
succeed.
do? Do I need to do any bonuses or anything with my ready and stuff?
I would
Oh,
say it'll
I
probably
see.
be a +1 from ready.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Ready?
Yeah.
More passion. More passion. More passion.
And then
Energy.
All right. And they will roll with creativity or harmony. Okay. Let us make.
oh wait, I read that wrong. Well,
Well,
push in the Mark II.
I think you're doing here.
Yeah, I would be
What the hell
striking
do you
where
think you're doing?
where they are weak for the inflection thing. I think.
right to the knees.
Yeah. Well, I'm going for the ankles. I'm hoping they have ankles like me.
Wouldn't you like to?
Maybe they're Achilles. Going for that fucking
probably.
heel.
See if I can grab this
It's
from
always
the area. There you are. No. The problem with these Goombas is that I can't put in what I want. I always give my enemies very fun and not combative names whatsoever.
Yeah.
They're just my Goombas.
So your Goombas.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
just my gaggle of Goombas.
Yeah. No, that's hilarious. I had 5e D&D today, and this was a continuation of a like Halloween special where we got teleported to Mario World. So we fought Goombas and we just killed Bowser this session.
Oh my gosh!
Goombas.
You know what? Fair enough.
I almost died.
Oh.
Oh no.
Almost died fighting Bowser. Yeah, that sounds right.
Yeah.
He's not to be trifled with.
He was very spiky. He hurt me every time I hit him. I was a monk.
Yep.
All right. Doodly doodly doo. I just need to roll this in a manner that helps me. Would you do that for me, game? Would you
No.
appropriate that? Just that small thing. Listen here, all right. I'm pleading with this thing, okay? You just let me be.
No. I'm being that player this time,
that's fine.
Sakura.
How dare you?
Not
This is
good.
fair. I can't believe this. That's fine.
Yeah, Darcy, that you do. Oh, it's okay.
All right, so I will remove one of these, and apparently, our beautiful little enemies don't have much in the terms of retaliation, which is perfect for me.
Hey.
They don't roll things; they do things to you, and you
Oh,
have to
God.
deal with those.
Oh.
It's a bit of a catch-22. They both don't have.
I still got my
fantasy.
splash
Also-
water plan. I'm
Oh,
splashing water at someone's face and hoping it freezes.
Yeah, no, you definitely hit with that water against the face of the dude carrying
The box.
metal box.
The box.
Uh-huh.
Open.
I would say that with that hit, things definitely go your way as far as it freezing over briefly, causing him to start sort of like putting a hand over his face to try and clear cut the ice. As in his eyes, one thing, you know, he doesn't
Right.
really need to see to know that he has a box in his hand, but it's over his mouth as well, which is a bit of a problem.
Yeah.
It's frozen over. So the whole
Murder! I'm
breathing
angry.
issue- the whole breathing issue becomes so violent to the point that he tosses the box backwards.
Uh-oh.
It goes sliding down the hill.
Oh.
Bowen, you might need to catch that.
As the guy whispers, "What are you doing, you idiot?" And it's too late, as he can't speak back. There's a lot of and then
Did my ankles
goes
attack
sailing.
work?
No, not at all.
Damn.
That thing bank shot off of a tree and just kind of hit him in the head, and he was very annoyed, but it didn't really do anything.
I pissed him off.
Yeah.
Bark.
You pissed him off, and then you suffocated him. It's a two-pronged attack, really.
That's so weird.
Yeah, so is your fucking character. I don't want to hear it.
As that's happening, Bowen, you see this. One of these would-be kidnappers / assassins kind of looks towards the two of you, says, "Oh, unfortunately for you, I'm not against killing kids." And he pulls the blade fully from his sleeve.
Oh, I'm not that
and
young.
it sort of unholsters, and
She
he looks to the
shouts
two
out.
of you.
What'd you say?
She just shouted, "I'm not that young. I can drink."
Oh, wonderful. And he says, "Well, I hope you like metal." And he throws a sword at you, at what you would think would just be this thing kind of coming at you, Yuka, spinning as a blade. But as he throws it, it becomes like liquid, and it's almost like a spear it sort of shapes into.
If it's
As
liquid,
you
could I try to
take
bend
into
it?
account that- Yeah, he's a metal bender.
Damn it.
And he throws it directly at you like a spear.
I'm a dodge.
Or Yuka, you got that baby face.
All right, someone's dying
yeah.
and it ain't me.
Hopefully not. So I would ask you to put in 1 fatigue and then roll with your creativity or your harmony, depending on what you're trying to do here.
I want to do harmony, so it was just to be the dodge, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Okay.
So with this in the terms of harmony as opposed to your creativity, this is more in the sense of you in a similar state of focus, right? But it's more in like physical traditional acts to avoid this. So what are you doing physically to avoid this incoming spear aimed straight for your temple?
So she was in a slide, so I imagine she's just on the ground right now. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Let me think. How would my sweet Yuka want to dodge this in a cool, badass way? Can she just simply roll out of the way? Just a cool roll.
Yeah.
Yeet. Just rolls and then stands up.
So as you sort of tumble with grace out of the direction of the spear, it plunks into the ground.
Also,
and you see as it stays there for a moment. Oh, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, because I know a lot of this book seems emotional based. She's gonna be like, there are so few benders in the world. Why are you guys coming after benders?
Yeah, you guys are also benders. Come on. We gotta stick together.
You mentioned this. He.
Hey, we still have someone.
Yeah.
I'm just
There's a
gonna.
lot going on at the
She's also gonna
moment.
be like, "Hey, Bowen, you're supposed to catch the lady. Didn't you want to save her? She's currently sliding down a hill."
We would.
Box.
Currently being attacked.
So yeah, as that's happening and you ask that question, and then Bowen chides in, and we move over to Bowen's turn. You look at this guy, and he's looking back at you, kind of just. It doesn't seem like he cares so much about the idea of benders, and you kind of look. He looks confused for a moment as you kind of see. You don't really see the upper part of his face, but just like right at nose level before it cuts off into just sort of darkness in this area. He doesn't seem to really care that the person that was kidnapped was a bender, specifically, as opposed to, it seems something else was the intention here. But before that, there is a lady in a box sliding down a hill, hitting all the bumps along the way. What are you doing about that?
I'm going to use... You'll have to remind me, like, what you have to do for the skills, especially in terms of, like, learned and mastered, but I want to use thick mud to make the ground even more malleable and soft and muddy to stop the box. And potentially the guy that was handling the box. The box.
Understood.
Who's currently
Okay,
suffocating.
so-
My bad.
We're gonna do the whole quicksand maneuver on this big man.
Yeah. Well, most
Alright.
importantly in the box, but I assume I can either do it big enough range or that it was he was close enough to the box.
So you
I
want
don't
the
know how
box
far-
to sink into... It's at this point, he's only just thrown it, so
Okay.
it's mid-flight down to hit the ground and start sliding down the hill. I would say as the spear was being thrown and Yuko's doing the tumbling, it's hit the ground, it's rolling at this point, but it's not so far that it's like... There's the lot of you, and then there's Hoshiko like 50 feet down the hill already. So maybe, like, she's hit that sweet 15 feet already, though.
Oh no.
So you're trying to make the ground sink in to stop the box and also pull him in feet-wise?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, if you think about it, that could actually
alright.
really work because it's so thin, you can't make it deeper. Just slow out and. Sorry, my brain is just going burr. It's think thonkin.
Getting winkles.
You get with your
D&D
winkles.
The wrinkles.
The RP winkles.
Yuka doesn't have many
With
wrinkles.
that, I would say... Doodly doodly do.
Especially since the ground.
Yeah,
is
so this is
already-
creativity.
Nice.
Hit him with it. Prank him, John.
Hit 'em. Don't forget to put one
Roll
fatigue.
That's on your main page.
Yes, but doesn't evade and observe clear one fatigue and roll with creativity or harmony? At least that's
Yes, it
what.
clears it, clears it.
Okay, so I assume there's no.
If you
like-
have fatigue, clear it.
Yeah, I don't believe it. Creativity or harmony? Oh, creativity.
Fatigue. What do we got? Ooh.
Ooh.
Oh,
All right. So, as he's finally sort of cracked the ice on his face, and you just see this red-faced, angry man whose face is in full view, like the hood's already down. He's just pissed off.
I'm not sorry.
Burly-looking dude. He's too furious to even hear any of that. One thing you take note of is the fact that his face is covered in various markings. These black tattoos that start off as lines, but then come to the shape of something like a spider's legs on the front part of his face, and then the body of the spider on the back. Other than that, it's just sort of riddled with various scars, and it seems one of his eyes in particular lacks sight.
No, great, you got us into the cult bullshit.
Oh no. Not a call.
What are we doing? Saving a
cool.
witch?
No.
Bring the
Maybe.
witch
No. Let me see here. All right. So yeah, as he's breaking the ice though, and he's looking at you just angrily, Yuka.
Hi.
He then realizes that he's sunken a few feet. His feet are just sort of ingrained in the ground.
Ooh,
He kind of looks down,
can't get me.
looking over to Bowen in mid stance as he's doing this, and then there's the sound of a sort of thunk as, unfortunately, Hoshiko, you hit the top of the box briefly before you stop sliding wherever it is you were going.
Ow.
Get me out of this fucking box.
Working on it.
Can I hear that? Did I hear that?
Punch.
I don't think
You
you can.
definitely do.
I do? Okay,
The
good.
box has-
Maybe
Yeah,
be
box has
nicer
good
next
acoustics, right?
time.
Box is good acoustic.
She literally just shouts, "Maybe be nicer next time. We'll get you out of there quicker."
Get me out of here quick, and you'll see how nice I can be.
You know, she's literally gonna, she's just gonna look at the bottom. We could leave her, right? I can go.
Dave, you have to know that does not mean in a threatening sort of way.
No, I know, but she's taking it as a threat.
Oh gosh. Oh. Yeah.
Did you say that the kidnappers
Perhaps
like-
you will look handsomely.
did you say that they said that they weren't specifically after a bender, or did I like
Sense that.
notice that?
You just noticed that when Yuko was making this plight about like benders on benders, why would you do this? And it didn't seem like that was the case that mattered to them specifically. Yeah.
Okay.
Not as though they decide to do this stereotypical villain thing of telling you exactly why they're doing this.
Damn it! We couldn't have the easy villains, could we?
And no monologue.
Well, I mean, the main
And
guy's
they
not
try to
here,
say,
so maybe we'll get a monologue later.
Yeah.
These are just the Goonies.
Speaking of,
Oh no.
as that happens and Bowen does this, and the two of you are relatively sort of handling things. You're not, particularly losing anything at the moment. It's just sort of a standstill.
Bark.
You both feel a chill kind of run up your spine.
Ooh. She is a witch!
Oh.
Music change.
It did.
Gotta get a dance of death! I don't like that.
It
It hasn't loaded yet, I just hear reply.
I
but-
know. No,
Yeah.
I was gonna say, since it stopped, I just hear ambient. I just heard like two real loud flies in my ear.
There it is. Oh shit. We about to get our ass beat.
Depends what you do next. But, Bowen,
Yes.
I would say that as you're doing this, you would probably have a bird's eye view of this particular area, just from where you're standing. On one of the... Let me move this out of my way. On one of the sort of wheelbarrow houses that you see in this festival sort of encampment stands a figure on one of the little buildings.
Oh my, oh my.
And he looks to the two of you, and you kind of lock eyes for a moment as you see this individual is adorned by this very, I would say, blank mask. It's just completely
No face?
wooden. No, it's
Ooh.
just sort of like just made of the earth. It's this wooden mask.
You're just gonna be like, cool mask! I'm sure you'd see it.
And as he looks at you through it, you feel sort of this immediate fight or flight instinct take over for a brief moment. The ground beneath you rumbles for a second, beneath the both of you.
Mm-hmm.
And he leaps from the building down towards the center between the two of you.
Mm-hmm.
And I am going to need some form of evasion from the both of you as the ground juts out and goes to sort of rocket you up into the sky.
Can I do a harmony backflip? With
Absolutely
grace?
can.
Cool.
said what kind of rolls? Said
Creativity or harmony, if you can explain what you're doing. As the earth itself is trying to jut into your gut to knock you into the air.
I'm gonna use like my earth bending just to keep the little circle of earth around me stable and solid.
Earth on earth.
Oh!
I love this. All right.
Your bending is weak.
It is amazing. Hold on. I'll be right back.
So how's the box adventures?
Box adventure.
No,
How's your head?
That's my head.
Ironically, that reminds me of my 18th earlier this morning because my friend was like running up these stairs and they're like, it's an unfinished basement, so unfinished stairs, and all of us just heard the biggest thud. And he just yells, "Fuck!" as he slammed his toe into one of the stairs, like going up the stairs. We're like, ooh. So I imagine that was you, but hitting your head. I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick.
Have fun.
Good luck.
Thanks.
A bro. Box. Pick up for beta bitch.
You've opened it. So you have to be dirty.
Oh, I'm not that dirty. I just look poor, you bitch.
You're a little stinky. You're a little stinker.
You're a little stinker.
I'm not little, nor am I stinky. Clean.
She's so gonna throw mud at you one day.
Bitch. I'm a clean bitch.
Yeah. Welcome back. Oh yeah, you guys want to see art coming soon?
Yeah.
I'm getting a Christmas reactive. Christmas. That's not what I wanted to happen. Hang on. It's not gonna save how I want it. Look, hang on.
Arr.
How is the Minecrafting?
I am so close to a train.
Look at
So
me.
for some reason, for some ungodly known reason, I think it's because we don't have immersive engineering, which is not a problem.
I thought we had that.
We have immersive railroad.
Oh, that's my
There are
bad.
two different mods which are so cool that they're not the same. And that immersive does not immersive.
If I need to restart the server again, and we haven't built
No,
that
no, no.
much. I can add
No,
more
no, no.
mods.
No, it's fine. Because we figured it out. Penny and I spent like half an hour on it. But the basic default rails don't work.
Uh-huh.
But the concrete ones work. So
Oh.
I just need a lot of concrete and a lot of coal.
Let's say everyone keeps adding for mods, so I'm tempted to just restart the entire server and add some more.
Oh god, I've worked so hard. Oh, that I. I am willing to restart the server if I take a screenshot of all the things that I've got.
Okay.
What happened?
We're talking about Minecraft while you were gone.
Minecraft.
Okay. All right. So,
I just want Pokemon.
I can't add that one though.
You can mix
Pokemon
them
is
up.
horrible.
Yes, you can, but it'll
I
make
think
it
when they
very
do, like,
complicated.
I think we're gonna need to have
I mean, 130 mods is.
so many.
Yeah, because you know how long it took for me to figure out if those work together or not? Very long. Anyways, D&D. Mass creepy man.
D&D. So I would say that as you're flipping back out of this Yuka, you managed to evade it successfully. However, you end up flipping in a direction closer towards the spear user, the metal bender that was facing you, as he sneers from just a few feet above you, sort of seeing now the height difference between the two of you.
Alright. I'm fun-sized.
Amazing. Bowen, from one earthbender to another, you meet in sort of a middle ground where the forms are different in the way that he does this, but you're able to counter as you sort of stabilize the ground around you. Everything else splinters off and breaks, almost as if something broke into the earth and then pulled it up from the inside out.
Oh, I need to backflip my way a little past the map here. There we go.
Yeah, just right there. You would also take into account that the move that he performed seems effortless. It didn't seem like that was something that was intentional, simply a byproduct of something.
Oh, we still gonna die.
However, as he
Episode 1 is the season finale, folks.
Wow,
You just-
and finale? I love this game.
really take the whole one-shot aspect of this.
Can't believe I died.
The box! You didn't open it!
Reminds me of one of my favorite unsolved mysteries.
Well, we can't tell if you died or lived in the box. It's one of those, what's the word?
Leave it to the readers.
Schrodinger's.
Yeah. Yeah, Schrodinger's cat. Or box.
Schrodinger's firebender.
But yeah, so as that goes about, he looks at the two of you, and he asks you, very calmly, what is it that you hope to achieve by doing this?
He wants to save the bitch. I mean, person in the box.
The box.
What she said.
Do you have close attachments to this person, or is it just in your nature?
I wanted to leave the
my
bitch.
nature.
That's on him. He made me have a conscience or whatever. She rolls her eyes.
He acknowledges what Yuka's saying. He looks to you, Bowen, for final confirmation from you as to what your intentions are at this point.
Yes, I want to save this person who's innocent.
And there is no way that I can convince you to simply walk away.
Yuka's just gonna shout out, "We don't know if she's innocent yet!"
Innocent until proven guilty. Little thief.
Listen here! My job is honorable, I feed many. I love that we're just dismissing this big bad in front of us.
You're one to talk about guilty or not.
The conversation is not interrupted by him, but by the bigger dude who's just
Stuck in mud.
like wrenching his feet out of the mud and onto stable ground, looking at the two of you. Boss, you gotta let me kill him. You gotta let me crush the little skulls.
Hey.
And
I tell the big boss that I don't see anything that you can offer that is worth someone's life.
And Yuga is gonna shout out, listen, there are very few benders. I don't give a shit what this person is or why you're after them or whatever. I don't care. I honestly was gonna let y'all do what you wanted to do. But, now that I'm thinking about it more, there are so few benders in this world. Why are we trying to get rid of them? I don't care if that's not your intent. I just don't think it's cool to get rid of a bender if they haven't done anything wrong. There's very few of us out here.
Well, unfortunately for her, it is not her own fault, but that of her line.
Then don't punish her! Punish her line!
As he looks to you, if only it were that simple. But as he takes a step back, he looks to the other two, one of which really wants to hurt both of you. And with a single sort of glare at them both, the one retracts his spear. It turns back into a blade of sorts and slides and slithers back up his arm.
She's just gonna stick her tongue out to the big guy that she nearly suffocated.
He's just like, I'll crush you, I swear.
Kinky.
Hold me back.
She just yells kinky.
Bad.
He just, as blood vessels burst, he looks back and in a huff.
Learn to take orders better, dude. She yells out.
You see him smash the ground. That sort of gives way for him to sort of launch himself. It's not so much earthbending as him just grabbing the earth itself and then shoving himself further down the hill using momentum.
Yuka's gonna look to the big bad and be like, I hope there's therapy in your line of work, because that guy needs it. He got some anger issues.
He chuckles beneath the mask. As the other one is leaving, he stays for a brief moment. I hope that you are prepared for what this action will cause for the future.
You don't seem like a bad guy! Why are you being a bad guy? I need to know your story, sir. I'm a thief, I get it.
I can tell you his life story.
She's like, I'm a thief, I get it, I need to know.
He does a smoke bomb. He just, his hands sort of clap together, and you see his entire body become wooden. And then it just sort of clatters onto the ground.
Bowen, you gotta learn how to do that.
Substitution jutsu.
Actually, just substitute.
Yuka just literally says, Bowen, you gotta learn to do that.
I want to. I don't know many people that work with trees and wood in their bending.
Doesn't your family sell wood?
Festival!
Yeah, you know those grow on trees.
Just splash him with water with what's left in my little tankard.
Oh. There's still someone trapped in the box, by the way.
So he's like,
but
she's.
the people that were around you are gone.
And you're gonna have to get the box chick. She don't like me. I'm gonna lean over here on the little wagon.
Is there any like latch or anything, or is it kind of like bended?
It looks like it's bended to sort of mold around the person, but you're able to find that there's like a small opening that came from the box just being manhandled by the earth a bit. So there's just like a sort of small opening of a hole. And besides that, there are just like other small holes in there to ensure that she doesn't suffocate and die in the box. So you can just try and pry through those holes.
Okay. I do that and use. I can use some earth to pry them apart. Well,
Perf.
All right. Hit me
if
with
it's like more sturdy than just my physical strength can do.
Oh, definitely. It's still a metal box.
Yeah.
So I'd say we will determine it with that creativity if the box remains shut or not.
Okay.
The new story, Hoshiko in the box. It's a beautiful thing. It's being
Not the
very
worst.
difficult with you. Yeah, it's being very difficult with you, but you haven't made the situation worse. It's just you're trying very hard to pry it open.
I thought guys
but
were
it
supposed
is
to be able to
metal.
open pickle jars pretty easy.
I swear.
Start pounding on the box from the inside. Just trying to
You did say that, by the way. That was canonly said.
beat it open.
Do you want to open this pickle jar yourself?
Does it look like
I'm not a pickle. I'm a person.
Does it look like I can metal bend? No, that's your job.
Does he look like I can metal bend?
Ooh, sassy! I'm so proud.
If you two chuckleheads are done, why don't you please take me to someone who can open this box?
You know, we could leave you.
You could.
All right, let's go.
Nothing keeping you here, but I would very
The
appreciate
metal,
it. if you didn't leave.
the metal is freshly
Very
made
much.
enough that it could be rusted with water as well. But I would say that as that's like just an afterthought that you have, you're like, I could. I don't want to though.
She's just like, you know, I could open that. You want to say please, bitch? Bitchy box?
Please open the box.
All right. I'm gonna go over there and try to open it.
You can also give me creativity.
I kind of want to fail to open the box. This is so funny.
I'm gonna say, to be fair, I'm just trying to rust it, so I'm not even trying to really open
Yeah.
it.
How can
So,
between the three of us we can't open one box? How are all three
Have
of
you
us
even
not so
tried
good?
whatever firebending you can do in there, Missy?
I have tried my hardest. It's not very difficult, not very easy when I have a box to work with. Can't stretch my fucking leg.
Can you not just make your fire hot enough and melt a little hole inside?
You don't think I've
You can
tried
attempt.
that, ma'am?
I don't know.
You
You
can try
probably.
one more time if you wish.
I don't know. You're
Try
probably
my
taking
hardest.
far too many bumps to the head after that slide.
What's the button to pray on? Is it
It is going to be creativity.
good old +0?
Hey, finally!
Yay!
The power of me pissing you off
Okay.
worked.
Open the box.
So,
power
with the
of
attempt
facts.
at rusting it over and prying it with the earth itself,
I don't think rust works.
you are able. You said what?
I don't think rust works that quick.
It doesn't, but it's magic. Leave it alone.
No.
That's it is-
Magic crystal.
what?
It is weird.
Keep your
I would
logic
say
away
that-
from my
I
D&D.
mean, it hasn't really started to take hold, but I would say that as you're going towards that specific area, you then begin superheating it until it is starting to melt a little bit, and you kind of have to move your body to one side so that you're bending it, but also not being plopped upon by fiery metal.
Hot metal, true.
Yuka goes back to her
Real
little
bad.
leaning on a thing.
Eventually, as you make this hole, it's easier for Bowen to sort of pull it apart, and you are free.
Oh, good.
You did it. Good
That
job,
is
team.
fucking- That is fucking. I like this. Stretch. Well, it seems I owe you, gesture to Bowen, a gratitude, and to you, an apology. My deepest apologies for treating you the way that I did. Seems not everyone is. Excuse me, not everyone is as useless as I thought. Now, did you see my scarf anywhere? I'm quite fond of it.
Yeah. Grabbed it on our way here. Here you
Thank you. I want to inspect it to see if it's dirty.
go.
See if there's any dirt or leafage. Gotta give it a like quick shake. Put it back on.
Pretty good condition.
It was on a fence, by the way.
Yes. I'm glad at least somebody saw it.
A filthy, dirty fence. But
That's what she's trying to imply, but she's not gonna say anything. I will say also that she did not say apology accepted or anything. She's just leaning on her wall, kind of glaring.
Now, as much as I hate to admit this, since you have saved my life, I am honor bound to repay you.
I don't
If you
need
would
your
like-
payment.
You would gravely offend the Fire Nation if you do not accept.
Oh, boo hoo. Noble boy over there might take it, though.
I look at him and I say, can you at least try? I want to hear the end of it if I don't come home with at least some sort of things.
The hell is happening to your mic?
Not bad. That one's on Coconut. That one's on Coconut. That one's on me.
Yeah.
If it
See what we can work out.
helps, the repayment is dinner.
Ooh. Do love good dinner.
Certainly, so does everyone. Now,
Nice.
Sakura, do I recognize the symbols on them? Since I'm being kidnapped by them?
While you were being kidnapped by them,
No, I mean, they're still,
Probab-
they're still here.
No, they left.
Yeah.
No.
All
Oh, shit.
poofed.
they
They gone. It's just us
they
now.
dipped out.
So
Yeah.
I wouldn't recognize them.
It's you,
Yeah, no, you wouldn't have recognized them from behind, and then before you could like turn to look at them, they stuffed you in a box, and then were about to cart you off.
I'm gonna keep my distance and be like, so you gonna tell us why our lives are in danger now for saving your ass?
I would if I knew.
They said
Since
something
I
about your
have
family
no
line.
idea. Family? Oh. Who isn't after my family line? Everybody hates the Fire Nation, specifically the Navy. You want a reason? Look under a rock. I'm sure you'll find somebody who hates the Fire Nation.
I mean, I guess. So what are we gonna do now? Bowen, oh leader of ours. She like does a jokingly bow. I am but a humble servant to these nobles. Ugh.
I have to roll my eyes so hard that they pop out of my skull.
You take one fatigue for that. No.
Emotional damage.
Oh god.
Someone certainly woke up on the sassy side of the bed today.
Listen, I can deal with one noble a day who tolerates my ass. Not one, when I try to save them, gets bitchy.
Be a little less subtle next time.
You're
Straightforward.
taking shots at me, too. Friend.
Listen. Listen. I just get angry. I can't contain it. You should know this by now.
Anger.
Waterbenders were supposed to be cool and collective.
Yeah, not when their parents have been taken. I don't know anything about what I'm supposed to be. I have to learn all by myself, unlike people like you guys. And then crosses her arms.
My sympathies. We also had no control of it, so you don't have to take it out on us.
She just rolls her eyes.
Nonetheless.
Bowery, what is your name? Earthboy. I have forgotten your name already. I know it starts with a B.
Bowen.
I am offering you one last chance for God, what's the word I'm looking for? Oh, hold on. I offer you one last chance. I would like to repay the debt I owe you sooner rather than later. Please follow me to my house. I'm sure my parents would love to meet you, the person who saved their daughter. Or at least pay you for your trouble. If you want to accept thanks.
Look over at Yuka. Huh? Happier now? Might be money.
I
Jingle.
don't want the money. I want it for the...
I know. I don't... You can give it and use it however you want.
Am I gonna have to... But if she didn't want me near, you think the people in her house are gonna want me in their house? I'm a street rat. It's probably best if you two go together and I'll just wait outside.
As much as I would love to have you not be inside my house, I insist you come in.
I think they'd at least want to meet there.
Honor is apparently more important than cleanliness.
Am I gonna have to dress up?
No, I don't think you have any clothes to dress up anyways.
I could ask Noble Boy over here.
I don't want to be. I don't want to waste any more time. Let's go. I don't want to. This festival has already been a bore, and now I didn't even get to beat the people who kidnapped me. I'm so sick of this night already.
As all of you were conversing, behind you, and the reason why no one came to do anything about what was going on is because as all of this was happening, behind you, the festival was actually kind of ramping up.
Mm-hmm.
The firebenders spurred on a few earthbenders who then began to sort of shift the way that the stadium looks. So now it's like this giant thing as opposed to just very happy, tranquil tints. It's just this giant sort of firebender concert. The banjo guy was given an electric guitar and just kind of took center stage.
Shredding.
There was loud music, excessive bangs, people like just flooding the area, making it almost impossible for the guards to do their jobs. As they were still looking around, and then even more people went missing, the two of you. Just a lot was going on. Like there was like the whole situation behind you, and you kind of see the after effects or the aftermath of it. As,
She's gonna notice. Yuka's gonna notice all this and just be like, "Oh, I could have robbed so many people blind."
There are people cheering, shouting the name of a band that was just formed on the stage between the banjo guy and the firebenders, now known as Banjo and the Ashes. It's a whole situation going on back there. But that being said, as little small after effect fireworks are being put on display, and people are just kind of coming down from that situational high, I would like all of you give me focus really quick.
No.
Is that your -1?
Yeah. Oh my god. Can any of us get above a 5? There we go.
Yeah, I can.
You know what? I love that, because I would think that the conversation between Yuka and Hoshiko would continue. And Bowen, you'd probably hear that the sort of like as everything's dying down and people are going about their business once again, and this area that you've probably all walked out of by this point is being flooded back with the people that are actually supposed to be back here. That one of the town's sort of this section of the city's like mayor basically is gone. And from what you hear, people rumoring and whispering, it sounds as though he met some sort of untimely end, as there wasn't anything left besides small little traces of blood.
Damn.
Yeah, guess they had 2 targets.
And with that, as a lot of you are heading past, probably out of the park, going towards Hoshiko's humble mansion.
Humble.
Very humble mansion. I would say, yeah. Where are you mentally and emotionally from all of this?
I'm ready for some damn food.
Angry.
I've calmed down. I've gotten my fun.
I'm quite angry that I was not able to fight back. Ashamed that I was not able to see it coming.
Give
I
yourself
shouldn't
the
have
angry
been-
condition.
The angry condition. Oh,
Can I take my angry
Yeah.
away?
Can I take my?
Because I would have taken it out
There's an
fighting those
angry-
assholes. Yeah, this game is very
There is,
emotion based.
Yes.
So, I would say that yes, you can, but you need to roll me your forgiveness.
Okay. Yay!
I'm mostly like worried about meeting those people again. If we have like now have a hit on our heads, probably not as much as real targets, but like still general enemies, and especially the big bad being an earthbender
Right.
too. Some
So
kind of,
for you, I would think that you need to attack on troubled.
Yeah, that's what I would think.
Will,
Trouble too.
Stay at the moment.
Can I go back
yeah,
to balance, or am I still more vengeance side?
With that, you are back in a state of balance, I would
Okay.
say. With that, what was that?
Tan.
Hit, I would think. You're still in the balance. You haven't really done anything, at least towards Hoshiko,
No.
to really relay that your state of like, I hate whatever this is that she's doing,
Mhm.
sort of mentality is still in play. So you just return from a state of just vindictiveness.
And I haven't.
towards
I mean, I haven't
indifference.
forgiven her either. She literally didn't say I forgive you. Like,
Yeah. Just more indifferent than you are
Yeah.
vindictive right now. I would say in that regard, I would say the vengeance thing, between the vengeance and forgiveness, it stays in a 0.
okay,
Keep the angry tag.
me.
Yes, you.
Okay.
7. Yes. I love that. Okay. Yeah, I think that perfect.
skills.
So, as you're all walking that way and you're taking the also scenic route, that will conclude things for now. As we have but one more song. There you go. Toss that right out of a window. Sorry, I occasionally drop kick the jukebox whenever it gets out of hand. It's just, it's so uppity, I swear.
Give it a good ball.
Just a few. Yeah, you don't really know what may happen to the three of you going forward. You don't know if the streets that you're currently walking, despite it being in broad daylight and people walking past you in a very crowded sort of manner, if anything will happen in any given moment. But, at least for this particular second, as you're all walking, there is relief. And understanding that something is going on, and it seems so important that even political figures are being just taken off the board very suddenly. And it seems to have something to do, at least as far as you know, with benders.
Before I eventually go with Hoshiko, I do say I have to relay what's happened to a family member first, and I'll be right there. Because I want to make sure that all my family is accounted for and nothing's happened to them, and let them know.
So must inform the guard of what has happened to me. We can meet at the gates in 15 minutes, perhaps.
Poor Yuko. No, I like, as a person outside looking in, she's gotta feel like, oh, that's so cool, they've got people to check in with her. Ha 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 ha. Where she's like, I got nobody.
My family cares about you.
Yes.
That hill?
It's
Yes!
it's from our favorite show, Coco.
It's Bridge. Oh,
Yeah, it's from the Bridgerton.
I was gonna say I hate it here, but it's not true. I love it here, actually. Just gold goddamn content.
All right, I'm going immediately to the gate.
To find the nearest guard and inform them that I have in fact not been not kidnapped, but I was kidnapped. But I'm not kidnapped anymore, thanks to red-haired.
She's already walked away. She's gone.
Yeah, I'm describing you. I'm not being. I assume that Bowen and I are not together. We're just sitting here because we don't know where the gate is.
Yeah, no.
I just wonder where we started.
It's the
Wherever my
center.
family was last seen, or
Shit. Fuck. Oh god. I've scrolled too far. Oh god, I'm scrolling too close to the sun.
It's fine.
Okay, come here.
So, Sakura, why is there a tent with the 18 plus sign on it?
I was like,
It's
what?
I noticed it earlier. I just wanted to know.
Hey, it's a festival.
Also, are there any of my like homies I recognize here? Just curious. Like, is the shopkeeper here that take care of me at all here? Do they have a tent?
Yeah, I mean it's a huge like festival for most of the people in this like section of the city, and then people that have like traveled from other regions of the city here. So they would definitely be here, yeah.
I'm gonna go say hi to Chaha. give me a fake tent she's in.
I was so tempted for just a hot minute to be like, well, you pointed out just now. 18 plus one. No, right over there.
Okay, cool.
Curious. Coconut is curious. Toshiko is not.
Oh no.
I was gonna say.
Oh, I can go in.
Yeah, there's doors.
You can.
Yeah, you open the door.
Oh, that's funny.
I know. I want.
And then it shuts.
Now you're stuck.
Oh, anyone can click it from anywhere. That's funny.
Get more fight music.
It's funny. I was like, why do I hear a bunch of alchemy sounds? It's because I'm in here. That's cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
that's cool.
there's a bunch of sweet sound effects. I wasn't able to showcase all of them because the festival's huge. I didn't expect you guys to go and do everything, but I had it open so that you could do anything. If you so chose. Besides that, though, as you're all going to various regions to interact with the people that you are familiar with and to gain clarity, we will have those discussions on the next episode, which will then also be when the two of you meet Hoshiko's family.
Oh boy.
Wonderful family that they are.
Hey.
So exciting.
It's going to be great.
It's gonna be something.
I'm just imagining Bud's character just keeping no touch. no touch. She's gonna be like, "Ooh, I could steal that," and then stop it, stop it.
Nice people. You don't know if they're deserving to be stolen from. Do your research before you do your steal. Yeah, Robin Hood.
And also, the reason I asked you so many questions is because all of you qualify for a growth advancement.
Woohoo! How do we do that again?
Yeah. Glad you asked.
A tab.
Pull out your gosh darn books.
I got. Oh, let me go get my physical book.
Oh, no, what do you mean? Oh, fuck me, dude.
Get your PDF.
My PDF, man.
Imagine not having the real book.
Imagine noticing before being talked to.
Imagine stealing the book from your coworker.
They gave it to me so we could play, and then they just said, "Never mind."
Yeah.
And I never asked for it back. It's not stealing, it's not being given a gift.
Okay, I got my book.
I got my.
It's on toy.
Wait, okay.
Okay, now let's say we don't have pages like that.
It's in the Discord. If you scroll up, you'll see the PDF.
Give it
At the top, you should be able to.
You said
switch the
208?
numbers.
Yeah.
208. Earning growth.
Let's see here. And then
I see.
I believe. Doodly 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 doo. It should tell us all how, but I'm sorry, 210. I went too far.
210. Okay.
210.
Growth advance.
210's comet.
growth questions. Growth achievements. Like the growth achievement is Naka? Bolin? Which one is this guy?
Bolin.
Oh, like with a ripped shirt.
It's from a. It's from a scene.
It's a whole thing, I'm sure. I never watched Korra, which is a shame. I heard it's pretty good, but I just can't get into it.
It's decent.
Okay, so growth achievements. How do we decide which one we get?
Advancements.
Advancements. That's what I meant. How do we decide which one we get?
Yeah. Well, I think the various bullet points are just everything
Oh, we get everything?
that happens
Take
when
a
you.
new move from your
Yeah,
playbook
Fuck yeah.
from another.
Okay, I'm gonna try to think of what she's learned from this, other than
Okay, I'm gonna put,
maybe we save people we don't think we should.
if we keep fighting with passion, I'm gonna put
More passion,
Plus what's
more
that?
passion,
Passion.
more energy, more energy.
shift your center one step. Oh god.
Shift your center one step. Oh, does that mean we just move our thing up one?
Where's my center?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So the forgiveness, like yours will be different. It's the balance thing.
Oh, the balance. Okay.
And you move that up
Where
one,
do I move it?
right?
Towards your particular chosen ideal, I would say, is where you move your balance towards.
Oh, roll and freedom. Oh fuck. I gotta go roll. So it'll be.
Mine's gonna be moving towards forgiveness. That she's like, I
moment of
should probably
balance?
forgive.
Oh lord, what is moment of balance? Oh no, never mind. Forget. Adamants? No, wait, hold on. What the fuck am I? Oh chat, what the hell am I? I have. Oh god, I'm like the depressed one. No, I'm not. Where do I see?
But yeah, you take each of those what's that, 5 things, and then
God, I gotta remember how to get the playbooks from
That's
here. Yeah, never mind. I'm fucking blind. Okay.
You're good, you're good.
Moves. Oh, wait, I need to get to mine. How do I get to my playbook?
It should be in the list of
Oh, I see it, I see
available
it.
playbooks.
Yeah. I'm just blind. Don't look
Unfortunately for me, I see literally everything, and I cannot discern what is what, so it's a fun time.
Let's see. Can't knock me down. I love your rules stink.
Oh, never mind. I fixed it because I'm smart. Yeah.
Doesn't belong to you. The strength of your heart. Okay, did that. Raise a stat by 1. How do we do that again?
God.
Where do we remove our
raise a stat?
stats? Yeah.
I believe it's in your main, and then you just click on the box.
Oh, okay.
I don't remember what playbook I used.
You should be, if you go into details and growth, you'll see background. Oh, I swapped.
For my character sheet, it says in the bold in the top left, just like no matter what tab I'm at. I'm not sure if that
Yeah,
was
mine
input or...
just says my name on like a jacket.
See, I'm in my background, the idealist.
I think if you drag in the background, it takes sort of like a center stage, as opposed to if you make all the stuff, maybe, I think.
I tried mine. Pretty sure. Okay.
And then you can also right-click and edit it if you click on the name.
So wait, we get to take a new move from our playbook and someone else's playbook?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Where's the one with the dog? Or the animal?
I think it's the very first one. The person's flying with like one of those monkey lemurs.
Which are you two?
I'm the idolist.
I'm the bold.
I the icon.
I think you're the icon.
Sounds right.
Okay.
I mean, look at, if you go to your moves and you hit playbook, you can see what moves you have, and then you can justify.
Yeah, I've got. I don't hate you.
Oh, if you got I don't hate you, then you're the adamant.
Hate you. I also have concentration, use a momentum, which I think is from icon.
You've got burdens and traditions.
Yeah,
think...
that's like icon, I think. I don't know why I have. I don't hate you. I don't remember why I have that. But I'm positive I did this correctly.
Yes.
Okay. Shift your center 1, unlock a movement. Okay.
Okay, alright, now that I figured that out, let me just put.
You gain the ability to use your movement of balance.
Okay, there we go. Moment of balance.
Yeah, so what exactly does that do? Because I don't get it.
Icons.
What does what do?
Moment of balance, like how do we unlock I don't get it.
It's in your specific playbook.
Yeah, I see it. Even when you get your hands dirty. Tell the GM how you solved a problem or calmed a terrible conflict by relating to dangerous people or a human level. So what does it mean?
Technically speaking, I think the moments of balance, we actually had one, not an organic, well, I guess a too organic one, so to speak, but was probably Bolin and I'm just gonna call him Masked Man. We're just gonna call him Masked Man. Wooden Mask. When Bowen and the Wooden Mask dude were exchanging various word plays to cease the altercation as opposed to encourage it. That's something in his moment of balance.
Okay.
It wasn't unlocked at that point, but it was technically what goes on at that point in time. It just falls into what your character would do in a specific situation that's like the pinnacle of that state of like equilibrium between the two conflicting ideals within you.
Yeah, but it says that we get to unlock it. So like, do we need to add anything to our character sheets, or?
I think so.
Because I'm not. I
let me
can't.
make sure.
Since I'm under a lot of stress, I can't read very well.
Don't worry. I will rack my brain.
Appreciate you.
I'll hit it with the old 1, 2, 3, 4.
I'm also gonna add Poi to this call.
Alrighty.
If you're okay with that, Sakura, I figured you'd like a fourth because I know we were trying to get one. Whoop! I didn't mean to call her though. Wish I could hang up the call. Stop ringing. There we go.
So each of the boxes for growth advancements just mean that you can only do the growth advancements for each of those twice, excluding the stats.
Yeah, and apparently your moment of balance is a
Hi.
hello.
We're figuring out character sheets real quick because we just leveled up.
Yeah. It's on page 121, but it's basically a skill or ability that you don't roll, but you basically gain control of the scene to an extent, and then it's kind of like what's the word? The story explanation of your character, sort of like taking the situation and reforming it based solely upon your ideals and how you would accomplish solving them, staying in the medium between the two lines of your person.
Okay.
It's like this big move. It's a power play. It's a power play. That's what it is.
And suddenly, our newest adder to the campaign is a trash rat.
Listen, I'm not here.
But you have to be here.
I'll be here next week.
No, I just added you to the call so I wouldn't forget, but...
Yeah, I completely... Yeah, I was like, wait, you're still alive? Oh, well, wait, So I'm gonna let y'all do your business, and I'll talk to you guys later.
Well, yeah, if you, just make sure you talk to Sakura so you get your character started. Because you gotta get a link that you can't, that definitely won't give you a virus.
You're more than welcome to just hang out, because I can help you with your character right now while it's fresh in the mind, if you want. Or if there's a better time and place that you wish to do so, you let me know. Or let me throw a link at you. But actually, I think...
I gave her the PDF.
I would have to, I would have to, chop all of you in the collective neck real quick. So I can edit the users. So just...
I just need to...
Let me know when you're not touching anything. Yeah.
The last thing I need is the moment of balance.
It's just a power play. I don't think we actually add anything to our character sheet.
Really?
I think you have... Your moment of balance is already there. It's not something you write or anything. It's just unlocked, and it's right above your character in the details and growth. So that thing that it's telling you that you wrote down when you were on your playbook.
Okay.
It's just now we can use it.
You can use it.
Yeah.
Yes. Before you couldn't.
Okay.
That's why I said in a very strange, very organic way without using the moment of balance.
We had a
Bowen
moment of balance.
engaged in that.
Yeah, I'll have to double check the like resources things to drag it onto my character sheet, I think, because my character sheet doesn't say anything about the moment of balance. It says that, but it says no moment of balance has been added. Drag one.
Oh yeah,
from
you
the
just do
items
it from
sidebar.
your. Yeah, you do it from your playbook. I swear it is. I just drag. Mine's just in here.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's based on what you are, so mine's based on the bold, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah. Interesting, because like I did drag the bold over here. So it's just the boulder.
Where
is
did
no
the
longer-
boulder go?
The boulder is
No, I want the eyeless. Right, that's
I'm gonna let you
fine.
guys go back to your thing, and after y'all are done, I can pop back in and we can help me get my sheet.
All
Let's say,
right.
yeah,
I don't
we're
wanna keep you guys from your session.
no, we're done. We're ending
Son
session.
of a bitch.
Okay.
I mean, no, we have more RP to do.
Ah.
Do what you can.
Bold's moment of balance. There it is.
How do I change my moment of balance? Why don't it let me edit it?
I just had to drag mine in.
I tried. It's not doing nothing.
That's fine.
For your moment of balance?
Yes.
It's already there.
That's not the one I have though. Oh wait, I'm an idiot. Don't listen to me. It's fine. It's cool. I'm an idiot.
You're good.
Silly.
All great.
All right, my stream we're ending because we're just doing character stuff. Bye.
Bye, YouTube.
Get excited next Sunday for the next episode.
Episode 2
Next
with
time
a
I'm
snake.
Well, Snake will be a human now, but
Bless.